Okay, so the learning objective I will be talking about is describing the general structure of a neuron and describing the types of function of these neurons. So to start, a neuron is the base that is in charge of sending and receiving information throughout the entire nervous system, meaning they exist to send or receive information. For instance, it is as simple as a neuron sending nerve impulses to perform an action, for example, to extend an arm, flex a knee, etc. But this all happens through a process that involves several structures and components. For instance, a neuron consists of a three-part structure that includes the cell body, dendrites, and axons. Each of these are essential for the performance of the neurons. So to start, the cell body has the nucleus, meaning it is the core that helps in the process of regulating the neurons in homeostasis. Look at it as if it were the heart of the neuron, so meaning it's the core of the neuron. The dendrites are extensions of the cell body that receive information from other neurons. So think of that as the arms of a human that receives information from the others. So looking at it, one is the heart, one is the extension, which is the arms. The axons do the opposite of the dendrites. They are in charge of sending information from the neuron. So these three are the general structure that make up a neuron. One is the core, the other one is the extensions, and the last one is the main extension. These neurons are different through the functions that they undergo. Specifically, there are three function classes. This includes afferent, efferent, and interneurons. The afferent neurons send nerve impulses to the central nervous system. This includes instances like sending nerve impulses from the eye to the CNS. The efferent neurons send impulses from the CNS to the skeletal muscle fibers. And finally, the interneuron work within the CNS. So one sends, one receives, one works in it. Each of these are in charge of a unique area that overall works together for human movement and more.